What's up, gamers? We're back with another Flash Party video, and finally I have played with and used every single character in the game, so I feel like I can now make a full opinion on and give you guys a tier list. A lot of people have been like wanting me to make a tier list for the game and have been wanting to like, where do I think like most characters place at? And now that I've played every single character, I formulated like a full-on opinion of what I think. And before we get started, I'm on tier list creator, and I want to give a shout out to Mr. KU. I'm probably butchering his name, and I really hope I'm not. I'm using his template for the Flash Party tier list. Also, he's a very good like Flash Party content creator. I actually watch a lot of his videos for a lot of Flash Party knowledge. Hopefully one day I'll get to play him. So I recommend checking out his channel. He has a lot of good Flash Party videos, and he's actually ranked very high every season in rank. So I think you'll enjoy looking at his videos. So now let's hop right into the tier list. So I guess we'll go down the line. Let's start from the bottom. Fox. Fox is the new character, and I've seen some crazy things with Fox. I've seen some crazy situations with Fox. Fox has a lot of things that set up and just make you panic and make you feel really bad. I feel like if you fully main this character, right? Like you put the full in work with this character, with how safe his moves are, how good his moves are, I want to put him top tier. I gotta put him in top tier. I feel like Fox is really good. Like from the chain grab to having up air as like a kill option anywhere on the screen. Like some characters, when they hit 130, you just kind of like short hop and do up air, and they're gonna die because up air is so strong. And then that's up air at 130. You spam back air. Back air so good. Also like safe on shield if you space it. He's got grab, forward throw into backer for like early kill percentages on the edge of the stage, and everything he does pushes you towards the edge of the stage. Like he's really good. A lot of people like kind of don't think he's as good because he's slow, but I feel like because he's slow, his forward air is slow. But I feel like those two things are not what hold him back. A lot of people say he has a hard time killing. And having like, if you catch somebody like slipping up on DI at 80, they die to like up air. You catch a back air, they die. He's really hard to catch. He sets up like a lot of bad situations. Like he's just a very good all-around character. And if he's in the lead, he's really hard to catch and deal with. Probably has the best recovery in the game right now. Like I feel like if you're playing this game in tournaments legitimately, you need to know how to edge guard this character, because he is one of the hardest characters to kill unless your character says, I have a move that says you die right now. If not, if you have to win like a neutral exchange or catch like a random hit to get a kill, he is really hard to kill. So I'm gonna put him top tier. I might be crazy. I might be a little bit crazy, but I am definitely going to put him top tier, at least until they nerf his grab. And if they do nerf his grab, I'd probably put him at the middle of high tier, maybe middle of bottom of high tier. Cookie and Can. Okay, so I am very indifferent about this character because Cookie and Can has a lot. Cookie and Can has up tilt kill confirms. They have a charge shot that kills at like 80. They also have kill confirms into the charge shot. They have side B, like they have shield break setups. Cookie and Can has a very scary neutral. They don't do well with pressure though. And honestly, a lot of the good characters in the game apply a lot of pressure. So that's why I'm very indifferent about them, because they don't do well with pressure. But still, they hit really hard. They kill really early. And then they've got really good like kill subs. Like you catch an up tilt, it's like up tilt back air, up tilt up B to kill early. You have like forward air into side B into charge shot to kill early. They're just so bad like against pressure, but they do have a really good grab. If you play this character, your parries have to be on point. I think that's really just about it. I'm gonna put them mid tier. I'm gonna put them mid tier. I want to put them high tier. It's just the fact that they're so light stops them from being high tier. It's not the fact that they have a floating jump, it's just the fact that they're so light. Magician. Now, from the time of playing Magician, I realized Magician has some stuff. He has some tricks. Hat can be used to edge guard just about almost every single character in the game. You just kind of throw down a statue and they can't recover past it. But he's probably one of the most balanced characters in the game. Like, I can't think of anything Magician has that makes him full on stand out to where I would tell you Magician is absolutely godlike. Because, like, he kind of gets outranged by the range characters, and the characters that have more pressure put more pressure on him. It's kind of like one of those things. So I'll have to say, I gotta say low tier. I gotta put Magician in low tier. I hate to do it because I enjoyed playing him when I did, but I have to put him in low tier. Sophia. So when she had the Pro Swing sticker, she was definitely top tier because she had kill confirms from grab. She was a character that forced you into shield, a character that could juggle you easily, and she had like kill confirms like at 80 if you DI'd wrong from grab. They nerfed Pro Swing, so I want to put her at high tier because like her kit as a character for this game all around, she will never be a bad character. That's just kind of how she is for this game. If they add in rolling, then yeah, she might struggle a little bit. But the fact that your defensive options against her jumping at you are to sit and shield and hope that you get the parry, she will never be a bad character. Now, if they add in rolling, that might change. But until they add in rolling, she will always be a high tier. I won't say top tier because she doesn't have Pro Swing anymore, but she will always be high tier. S17 was the best character in the game when it started. It was definitely between her and Land. They both were absolutely ridiculous. She's very fast, very good in neutral, very good with combos, having a neutral that's a combo starter, having really good range on forward air. Her neutral special, like when it's fully charged, being able to like get you stocks immediately, being able to space out with charge blast. A lot of people think she fell off, but having neutral air into like back air and it kills at like 60, and like having that as like a legit kill confirm says a lot, considering like space neutral air is like safe on shield. They have to parry it, but it's like you're trying to parry a multi-hit, so you don't know you have to parry all those hits. I'm gonna put her, I won't put her mid tier, but she's definitely at the bottom of high tier. Tarara. So everyone sees the crazy Tarara combos. Everyone sees the zero to deaths. But I think what they don't see is how bad of a neutral Tarara actually has. Tarara's neutral is actually really, really bad, especially against characters that have really good neutral. And it's really hard for her to level up. Like, technically, the only thing you do is kind of like shield. And yes, she has grab confirms, but if she's not like leveled up, she kind of struggles to get killed. So granted, you have to play a more solid neutral than her, but her neutral isn't that good already for you to have to outplay her neutral that well. So I'll probably say she's definitely higher than Cookie and Can, but she's definitely mid tier. Mr. 5. Okay, so before the changes to jab, I would have definitely put Mr. 5 into high tier. But they changed his jab, they nerfed his jab. So he still has the drone, which is really good, but he doesn't have the jab. So he kind of struggles with neutral and approaching now, and he kind of loses out to characters that have good pressure, and he also loses out to characters that have bigger buttons than him. His only saving grace is having drone, but having drone isn't enough to like cover up the fact that his neutral is like really, really hard to play. You kind of like approach with neutral air, or you run in and get a grab and hope like they're not DIing it, so you can get like grab forward, throw forward air. But other than that, you're just kind of hoping you can get somebody off stage and get like a drone set up, or get like a falling neutral air into up air, which you can just block neutral air and punish it because neutral air isn't safe on shield, so you don't even have to parry neutral air to punish it. So them taking the jab away definitely really hurt him. But I will say mid tier, and he's definitely better than Tarara and Cookie and Can. Kamaki Yuri. Now, I have very, very big hopes on this character. Now, I'm gonna say top tier. I am definitely going to say top. If not top tier, she's at the beginning of high tier. So I just have to decide where I'm going to put her. And it'll be at the end of top tier. She's definitely the last top tier. And the reason why is because, in my opinion, the way the game is set up, if you take away Tina's nonsense and you take away how easy Civi is to play, and you take away Fox's like chain grab, Yuri is the best character in the game. Like if the characters that are in front of her didn't have specific cheese, I feel like Yuri's the best character in the game, like hands down. Yuri's a really, really good character. She's got a sword, she's got safe aerials, she's got a guaranteed kill confirm. Everybody knows it. Everyone hates the side B. She's got a good projectile. She's got a spiking up B. With the changes to her recovery, she has a better recovery now. Granted, with the nerfs to side B, she also has more of like a nerf recovery. But she's fast. She's got combo potential. Just like in neutral, it's really hard catching her and keeping up with her. And then keeping in mind that you don't want her collecting orbs also. Like, I really feel like if Tina lost her easy kill confirms, like I won't even say if she lost her easy kill confirms, because we saw the patch notes, so they nerfed the kill power of back air, because I feel like Yuri beats Tina. I honestly feel like Yuri beats Civi also. It's just that they both kind of have like easy things. Civi's like, I touched you once, you're at 80 or you probably die. Tina's kind of the same way. I touched you once, you're at 80, you probably died. If you didn't die, I'm going to spam this safe move until I get a kill. So like that's really just about it. Those are like the only two things that they have above her. Fox is pretty much the same way. It's not like I touched you once, but Fox is really hard to catch as a character. And with him having like legitimate throw combos with a killing back throw and a killing aerial, makes him like be able to keep up with her. But I feel like if you took those cheese things from the other characters, Yuri would be the best character in the game. So I am never going to be one of those people that downplay Yuri. I have very high thoughts about this character. My man, Big Macalon, Mac Easy. Now, people beat up Macalon. They juggle him because he's big. They bully him. People love to see Macalon. They're like, man, Macalon's on the stage. It's going to be an easy dub. I am here to tell you that Macalon is absolutely crazy. Do not sleep on Big Mac. This is probably me being the fact that I do like Big Mac. I won't put him any higher. I won't put him in high tier, but he definitely might be the best mid tier. Macalon is a legit threat, and unless you have a character that has a move that says, "Hey, you die here," you're probably going to end up losing the match to Macalon. That's probably just about it. Like the characters above him have no problem whatsoever beating him. So like he's probably the best mid tier in my opinion. Let's go Civi. We've already talked about Civi. We've already had the chats about him. Civi is definitely maybe number 1 or number 2. Like we don't need to talk about it. Easy up tilt combos, grab throw combos. Neutral consists of falling up air, which is safe on shield, so you got to parry the up air, but if you get the parry wrong, then you get comboed, probably died, definitely took around 80, probably died. Character's just absolutely wild and crazy. He's basically Mario on steroids. He's a juiced up Mario, just better Mario. So, not really much to say about Civi. I'm pretty sure everybody's fought Civi, everybody's had the Civi annoyance, and everybody's played Civi and realized how good he was. Heracles. Now, this is going to be sad to say, because when I first started playing Flash Party, I would have argued with anybody that even against Yuri, Heracles was the best character in the game. Heracles was fudging nuts. Then we had the new season, the Starters Warriors update, and they changed this up tilt, even though they gave him a spirit bomb. But that one big change to his up tilt just kind of like, for me personally, it destroyed the character. He hasn't been able to like lift them. To me, he hasn't been able to like lift himself up since then. But I think every single patch he's been like nerfed, except for the one when they buff like the angle on his side B to make it combo, which is weird. But I think every patch he's been nerfed. So like I say every like update video when they nerf him, maybe there's some random Heracles out there making waves, and the Flash Party devs are just like, nope, we nerfed this character in the Stardust Warriors update, and he's still just too good. But I'm gonna have to put him mid tier. Chili, Chili automatic high tier, automatic high tier. I just have to decide whether she's behind Sophia or in front of Sophia. Now I'll put her behind Sophia. Uh, I don't care what anyone says. A character that can like win a match without interacting with you will always be good. Like you have to chase her around the map, and while you're chasing her around the map, you have to worry about dying. And then like her ground up attack and her back air just hits so hard. And if she's jumping, you have to jump to catch her, but she's throwing out neutral air to anti-air those jumps. So you have to like throw out your aerial ahead of time, which she can punish. Like Chili just dictates the pace of the match so much just by being her. Like that's really just about it. Like her neutral is just her being Chili. That's really like her neutral is her being Chili. That's really just about it. And we did see the nerfs to her. I'm not too sure how they're going to impact her, but like as of right now, she's definitely like behind Sophia at the top of high tier. Now Mikko recently got the up attack buff, which is absolutely crazy. I'm actually surprised they didn't nerf it in the patch notes. But once again, a lot of people don't use Mikko. But everyone that uses Mikko, they know. I'm telling you now, do not sleep on Mikko. The changes to Nair and the changes to that up tilt make him absolutely crazy. And he already has like really good aerials. He's got really good bait potential. His recovery isn't that good, but I'm telling you, do not sleep on this character. I'm gonna put him in front of Heracles. Yeah, because Mikko's a threat. I'm telling you, you think it's all fun and games, and then you die at 60 because he mashed out up tilt. Sandy is definitely gonna go in front of S17 in high tier. I have to see how the nerfs affected him, but if he could still basically kill you off a jab, which it seems like he still is, just not as early, he's still going to be a dominating character. Like I would put him in top tier, but Sandy struggles against the characters in front of him. Like he struggles against Chili because he has to catch Chili. He struggles against Sophia because he has to get through Sophia's sword. So like as a Sandy main, like your parries have to be on point, but that means you also have to go for the risk of parrying. He struggles against Yuri because Yuri's back air and her aerials are so good. He might not struggle that much against Fox, but Fox doesn't fight you. And the fact that you just can't sit and shield because Fox has such a good grab, he definitely might struggle against Fox. And then when Fox is like spacing back air, it's really hard to get in on him. Civi, that was more of like a coin toss because Civi has to get in. But if Civi like plays like really campy and kind of runs away, which is what every character does against Sandy, Civi definitely wins that matchup. So I will put him in high tier behind Chili and Sophia because like I say, unless they changed it to where he can't get a kill from jab, but if he still can, he will still be he will still be high tier. Like even if he can't get a 0 to death right, and he can only get kills at 80 to jab, he'd still probably be able to jab you up to 80. Like he'd probably still be able to get you up to 80 with jab and then kill you at 80 from jab. Always going to be high tier. My man, Derek. Now, a lot of people sleep on Derek. Derek is ridiculously hard to pin down and ridiculously hard to catch. I am going to say Derek is behind Mikko and Macalon. And the only reason why is because I would put Derek in front of Macalon and Mikko, but Macalon and Mikko, like their aerials are so good, they like add pressure to Derek, and they both can edge guard Derek like very very easy. His Derek's the only thing that holds Derek back is his recovery. A lot of people want him to be changed. I think he's good the way he is. Like a lot of people want him to like be reworked. Like they want after he uses the pistol, he gets like a whole bunch of other moves. But I don't think that's a good idea because I think with Derek, your mind should always be on have at least 3 bullets in the chamber or count those bullets to have a last bullet. It should never be okay, I don't have any bullets. Let me fight this way. Because the bullet mechanic is his mechanic and the mechanic is so strong for him. So I feel like putting in a way to where he doesn't focus on the bullets as much or doesn't have to focus on the bullets as much would be a legit nerf to him because the bullets are the best part of him. Alice. I'm going to put Alice. I want to put her. I want to put her like low tier in front of Magician. It's just neutral with her. It's so hard when your opponents don't approach. And then she's light. Yes, she has the cake buff to make herself bigger and make herself kill earlier, but that also makes her a bigger target, even though it makes her heavier. She does have kill confirms from command grab. I feel like the best thing about Alice is the surprise. If no one's never fought an Alex, they'll be caught off guard. But people that fight Alice and knows what she can do don't really have that hard of a time like fighting her. And then her recovery is not that good. It's really easy to 2-frame. She's just really hard to play against like some of the characters that are like above her in this tier list. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to say low tier. Do I think she beats Magician? Probably. Magician has projectiles and can keep her out and kind of force her to come in and like put her on that bad situation where she like kind of struggles to come in. So yeah, let's go with it. Yeah, I'll say I think Magician is better than Alex. Lan. How the mighty have fallen. At a point in time, Lan would have been right up here at top tier. But the nerfs have brought him down. And I recently played him and they keep nerfing him. Yes, he has the Nair. That's really safe on shield. And yes, he has the side B setups, but it's really hard to get in. Like he just kind of like really struggles to get in. And even like the fact that he struggles to get in, Derek can like keep him out. Heracles can air him and keep him out. He might be able to get in on Mr. 5, maybe, but I feel like Mr. 5 has a better chance at like keeping him out too. Like Lan just struggles so much to get in, and he has to take big risks to get in. Like he has to dash attack, and dash attack isn't safe. So that means you like have to jump in there, but his jump's so floaty. So people can literally play the entire matchup just trying to air you because his jump's so floaty and his grounded moves like aren't that safe. Like they can play the entire match trying to air you and bait out those grounded moves. And his best grounded moves are dash attack and grab, which are his 2 most punishable moves. So before the nerfs, I would have given him definitely top tier. After the nerfs, I want to say like low mid tier, because like on top of that, he's light. The side B is still there, but once again, just like dash attack and grab, side B is like one of his most punishable moves. Like you have to get like a read or a parry on something. You're not like just gonna hit a side B all willy-nilly. Saeya. Ooh. I almost forgot about my girl, the pop star. Saeya? I'm gonna put in front of Sandy. Cause Saeya's definitely high tier. Her down tilt makes her high tier. And that's not even like adding in the concert special, the enhanced concert special that kills, not even adding in any of her like powered up, I call them limit moves, or like limit moves. Like her down tilt alone makes her high tier because she could literally down tilt into the world. Like this character is an absolute monster in neutral for just about every character that has to approach on the ground or even from the sky, because she even has like grab combos and like grab confirms. definitely high tier. Don't think she's better than Chili because Chili doesn't have to interact with her to get close to her. Uh, she might be better than Sophia because her down tilt outranges Sophia, and Sophia did lose Pro Swing. We can do, yeah, I think this is good because Chili doesn't have to interact with Saeya, and Sophia did lose Pro Swing, which gave Sophia like the kill confirm on Saeya. So now Sophia has to like play more neutral. Uh, I definitely don't think she beats Yuri. I think Yuri beats Saeya. I also think Fox beats Saeya, and I also think Civi beats Saeya. Thanatos. Okay, the man, the myth, the legend, and my main. I am going to put Thanatos because he's no high. He's not a mid. He's in mid tier, but I just have to see where in mid tier he is. And I want to say behind, either behind Mikko and Macalon or behind Macalon because I don't think he's in front of Macalon. I want to say like mid tier behind Macalon because a lot of people fight Thanatos. A lot of people hate fighting Thanatos. He's got the dash attack. He's got one of the best down tilts in the game, like next to Saeya. He's got the up tilt. He's got the up air. He's got the neutral air. He's got the grab combos. He's got everything you would need from a character to be high tier, except for the recovery. His recovery is really, really bad. And like characters at a higher level know how to take advantage of that recovery. And since his recovery, like looking at the characters above him, all of them take advantage of his recovery, like somehow. Like S17 just kind of like counters, or he has to go low so then she can fall down and punish. So Thanatos does beat Sandy. That I do fully agree with. Thanatos does beat Sandy, but Sandy wins more matchups than Thanatos, in my opinion. Sophia just counters his up B. Saeya just out neutrals him. His moves are really easy to parry, so she just kind of parries everything. And that's kind of like goes back to the Sandy matchup. Since his moves are easy to parry, Sandy just kind of like parries everything. Chili doesn't have to interact with him. Granted, she has less stage to move around because Thanatos covers, like the box that he covers is so big, like his spacing is so big, but he doesn't have fast moves, so he can't cover like two areas really, really fast. He kind of like has to pick. He has to decide, okay, I think Chili's gonna jump above me. Let me jump an up air. And then if Chili doesn't jump above him and just runs under him and shield and you read an up air, well, now you're eating the ground up smash. So it's like it's those things like that. Like he doesn't have the frame data to read Chili's movements for free. Yuri, definitely better. She's just like faster. Fox, the Fox matchup might be a little, might kind of go Thanatos' way. Fox has to play very, very like campy, very patient. I mean, just about every character in the roster has to play like very campy and like very patient against Thanatos. But at the end of the day, Fox has counter. So like Fox can literally his recovery's so good, he can go off and pressure like off stage with back air. And if Thanatos goes low, he just like falls and counters. He gets the counter and then he up B because his up B is so godlike. Civi, we don't even have to talk about Civi. Civi's just, Civi. So yeah, I want to put him here because I feel like every other character in front of him beats him. I do think Thanatos beats Mikko. Think Thanatos beats Derek, Heracles. Before when Mr. Five had the jab, Mr. Five was definitely better than Thanatos. But now that Mr. Five has lost the jab, I don't think he's better than Thanatos. Land, he struggles in neutral. Tarara struggles in neutral. Cookie and Can struggles in neutral. So yeah, I think mid tier, second mid tier is good for Thanatos. Cupid. After playing Cupid, I hate to say it because you don't want to admit any character is the worst character in the game, right? But Cupid's definitely the worst character in the game. He doesn't really have that good of a neutral. Arrow can't keep people out. I feel like if his forward air and back air, the notes from his forward air and back air if they flinched, like Falco's laser from Smash, it would be a whole nother thing. Like if he had like short hop laser, then he would instantly like skyrocket if he had short hop laser. But then he'd be pretty busted. But if he had like short hop laser, instantly skyrocket. But he just doesn't have much to work with. And his setup takes so long to set up, like to set it up. You don't even get to use it when you want to use it. Granted, he has like kill confirms like from enhanced grab, and he has kill confirms from up tilt, but like you have to get enhanced grab, and then up tilt isn't like your best move, because people can like attack it in the sky because it's a projectile. I really do think Cupid is the worst character in the game. Tong, I want to say Tong is either low mid or a high low tier. Like the only thing that keeps Tong alive is the fact that she can just kind of grab you, and if you DI wrong, you die. But if you know how to DI it, you live for like forever, and she's stuck trying to like get back throws or like random side Bs or anything like that. I want to say she's definitely better than Cupid. Definitely better than Alice. But I don't think she's better than Magician, because Magician has too much. Yeah, I'll definitely put like Tong in low tier. We're probably not going to have any like bottom tiers, because I feel like every character in the game is like viable. And we're definitely not, because Tina's going right up here in front of Civi, maybe behind Civi after the nerfs or whatever. But let's be honest, Tina's an absolute monster. She is an absolute monster. You've seen the stun lock combos. You've seen the amazing neutral she has. She's just like kind of like ZSS, and ZSS is a monster because she's really hard to beat and catch in neutral. There's really not much to say about it, and then the fact that she has like kill confirms that are really hard to like punish. And we don't know how big the nerf on back air is, but like right now back air is just like such a good kill move to like just throw out. Tina's definitely like up there. Like I said, it's between Tina and Sophia who's the best in the game, but they're definitely up there. So that'll do it. My flash party tier list from my thoughts of the characters from my time playing them, and also seeing like tournament results for them. This is it. I'm a little sad because I would definitely love for Thanatos to be higher, but in order for Thanatos to be higher, a lot of characters would have to lose a lot of things in order for him to be higher. It just kind of lets me know how, if I'm going to continue to main Thanatos, how hard I'm going to have to play in certain matchups. I've actually been thinking about maining Fox. I'm just waiting to see about the next patch, because the patch that's coming up, they buffed him. But I really feel like the patch after that, they're going to nerf him. So I just kind of need to see what it is. But I've been thinking about maining Fox, because Fox is just an all-around like really good neutral monster. But there you have it. My long-awaited tier list for every single character in Flash Party. If you have any disagreements or comments on it, feel free to let me know. I love talking about the game, and I love like giving my opinion and everything like that. And once again, shout out to Master KU for the template. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering his name, and I really hope I'm not. But definitely give his YouTube a check out, because I watch his YouTube for a lot of Flash Party content too. It's really, really good. But there you have it. It's my Flash Party tier list for season 10. We have a new character coming out in June. In June. So we'll see how good that character is. They're a powerhouse, so they'll probably be a little bit easier to use. A lot of the powerhouses are easy to use, but as you see, all of the powerhouses are in mid tier except for Tong. So maybe easy to use isn't always better. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like I always say, if you like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. Bye.